And welcome back to Let's Play Silent Hill 2. Today we're going to be checking out the Woodside apartments. Hopefully figure out what's going on here, though I wouldn't hold my breath. Really at this point our goal is to just figure a way out of this apartment that'll get us to Rosewater Park. The park is right behind the apartment, so if we can find a way to get to the fire escape and leave from the back, then we should be able to find a way out. Bad news, the radio is going off, so that means there are some monsters here lying in wait for us. There's a trash chute here, but it seems to be a bit clogged up. Perhaps if we had something, we could knock that crap down, and, maybe there's something in there. It's kind of dark. Hey, this door's open. Let's see what's in here. Hey, light. Flashlight. This'll come in handy. Hello. Looks like we got a new enemy. These are mannequins. Really, they're kind of a downgrade from the straitjackets. All they have is a melee attack. I think they have a slight bit more health, but that's about it. So we're gonna take this thing out. And it is down. Now, this is something important to note about enemies. This didn't happen in the first battle, because as soon as you knock that enemy down, it just dies. But for the rest of the game, whenever you knock down an enemy, be sure to stomp it dead. Of course, if you're going for a 10-star run, then you have to kill a lot of enemies, and this involves killing them by both melee kills and shooting them. And a stomping kill is always counted as a melee kill. Kind of annoying when you spend most of your bullets taking an enemy down. This guy's gonna give me some trouble if I try to just walk past him, so let's see if I can take him out. Wait for him to attack. And give him a few beatings. Be sure to stomp enemies as soon as possible. If they get back up, they come back with almost full health, and that obviously isn't very good. We've done all we can do on this floor for now, so we're gonna go check out the third floor real quick. You can check out most of the doors in this place, but unfortunately, most of them are either have broken locks, or the doors themselves are just locked and you need a key. Speaking of key, seems like there's a key on the other side of those bars. Let's see if James can reach out and pick it up.
Ow! Hey, wait! Damn it.
Well, it looks like we got someone working against us here. There's a small girl, and for whatever reason, she just stamped James's hand and kicked the key away. Looks like we can't get it yet. Wonder why she did that, though. Must be just some brat. Okay, this lock is broken. I suppose this is as good a time as any to explain the flashlight. You can turn the flashlight on and off by pressing circle, but obviously turning it off means you can see practically nothing. In fact, in the recording, you can pretty much see nothing at all due to the different brightness settings. Now, is there a purpose to turning the flashlight off? Yes. Monsters are attracted to your flashlight. They don't hear the radio, but they can definitely see the light, and if you have it on, they'll be sure to come towards you. Having the light off kind of delays them for a bit and allows you to run past them without getting hit. Now, another important thing to know about the flashlight, when you have the flashlight off, you can't read your map. As well, you can't use any keys on doors that are locked, because James, for whatever reason, can't just, feel around and put the key into the lock. Kind of annoying, and I don't really get why they did it like that, but whatever. Now in this room, looks like somebody went a little trigger happy. Someone fired hundreds upon hundreds of bullets into the walls of this room. And it looks like this might be the gun to do it. But we've got a new weapon. The handgun. And since I've got bullet adjust, this pretty much effectively replaces the wooden plank for the entirety of the game, unless you really just want to get melee kills. Yes, the handgun is basically going to be our main weapon for quite a while, because really, you don't run into enemies that are that resilient against the handgun until very late in the game, so it serves you quite well for the majority of it, and ammunition for it is abundant. Even more so because I've got the bullets set to double. So yes, we've got a new weapon. Of course, James is not what you'd say someone who's trained to handle a gun or any kind of weapon, really. I mean, so far, all we've used as a real weapon is a wooden plank that he just happened to pick up. Sure, it's good for bludgeoning enemies, but not exactly the most ideal weapon. So we're heading back down to the second floor. Since we have a light and a handgun, perhaps we can make some progress here. Who knows what we'll find now. Weird. The hall seems strangely empty. I mean, last time when I walked in here, my radio went off almost instantly, but now it seems all the monsters are gone. Well, hear anything strange, may as well investigate it. We don't really have any other leads. Wait a minute. There goes the radio. I think I see something. Hello! Yeah, let's leave this guy alone. I don't like the looks of him. Don't mind me, buddy. I'm just going in here. Man, that thing was glowing red. I do not like the looks of it. Okay, let's turn our light back on. I hear some static, but that's not my radio. Hey, TV. Hey, is there a guy there? Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. But it's weird. It doesn't look like it was killed by any kind of monster. Those look like bullet wounds. So does this mean someone else killed him? Well, we don't know yet. All we know is that somebody definitely shot this guy, and I highly doubt it was a monster. Let's just get out of here. Well, we've got the key to room 207, and 207... Or, no, not 207. We got the key to... What key did we get? I completely blanked on that. What's our key? We have the key to room 202. That's what I thought. Don't know why I read it as 7. Must have not been reading it very closely. Anyway, now that we've seen that weird glowing demon, monsters will return to this hallway, but it doesn't seem that there are any here right now. The game does sort of generate monsters fairly randomly. I don't think the monsters are ever set so that you find the same things every time you play through the game. A lot of weird glowing red lights here. No, can't get in there. Weird with all the cages. Hey. These are butterflies? Weird. Strange. These are pretty much the only living things we've seen at this point that aren't monsters. But they still make me a bit uneasy. Well, you got a hole here. Every gut instinct would probably tell you to not do this, but we're going to stick our hand into this hole.
Huh?
Not sure why James reached in after he felt something really weird in there. Maybe he managed to tip the key with his fingers and he knew it was there. But we've got a clock key now, so obviously we can go open up a clock somewhere. Okay, still no monsters. Strange. Usually you run into a bunch of them. Especially on hard mode. On hard mode, what really makes it annoying is that there are even more monsters, so you're constantly running into them in these tight hallways. And they're not easy to get around. and they take way too much ammunition to kill, and killing them with the wooden plank is kind of annoying, since they are mostly the straitjackets. Let's see. Henry, Mildred, and Scott. Okay. Those sort of look like arrows, and there's a clock here, so I guess we can assume that those tie to the hands of a clock. And since it's Henry, Mildred, and Scott, we can assume that those mean hour, minute, and second, respectively. The scars from the past shall remove the nail that stops time. Now we could push the clock, but it will not get us anywhere. So, our only thing to do at this point, besides look around this stuff... Okay, there's nothing else here, so what we want to do now is use the clock key to open up the clock. And thus we are brought into the first and easily the dumbest puzzle of the game. Now, obviously, the whole thing ties to that, the arrows on the wall. I don't know why they tell you about Scott, since Scott is actually locked into place and he's always set to the right thing. You just have to move Henry and Mildred to their respective spots, but the stupid thing about this puzzle is that the solution is always the same, regardless of difficulty. It's always 9-10 at 15 seconds. And another kind of dumb thing is that there's a loud clanging sound whenever you whenever you get it in the right place. Like, put it right here. Yep. Okay, after enough messing around. Yeah, so first puzzle, kind of a dumb one. Not too bad, though. So, now that we've done that, we can push this clock. I think there's actually a riddle to this puzzle somewhere, but I've actually never found it. Doing that, we can now move on to a different section of the apartments, one that was gated away from us before. Not much to do in this room. There is a save point, if you desire to use one. You don't really have to save that often in this game. Really, the best places to save are after any sort of significant event or before a boss fight. Yeah, okay, let's check out our map. And we are on the other side of the gate where that red demon was before. He's not here now, though. Which I suppose is lucky. Doesn't look like the kind of thing we want to mess with. With that out of the way, we're going to head on up to the third floor. We do have a reason for coming up here. We saw that key was up here, and now that we're on the other side of the gate, we should be able to grab it. I hear monsters. A little bloody door right there. Hey, this one's open.
Huh?
Well, that was a close one. Seems to be that demon that we ran into before, and he doesn't seem too friendly. Not even with the monsters of this town. Or perhaps a little too friendly, but we got a courtyard key. I don't know why James decided to duck into that closet instead of just leaving the room. He sure was lucky that handgun magazine was there. So yes, aside from that scene, all we really needed was that courtyard key. Why we need that will become pertinent later. For now, the only other thing we need is the key that girl kicked away from us. And I got turned around, didn't I? Always love it when that happens. I thought I recognized the bloody door. Oh well. Hey, opportunity to use my new handgun. So yeah, pretty good weapon. On normal mode, downs a straitjacket in about 3 shots. Okay, pick up the key. Fire escape key. Well, I suppose, in essence, we pretty much have what we need to get out of here now, but I feel we should look around a bit more. There may be some things that we need to collect. Ow. Bit me. Jerk. I won't say why right now, but for certain reasons, if you want something to happen later in the game, I suggest you heal every time you take damage. Staying at full health influences something. Something important. I'll explain it all once it becomes, well, again, once it becomes pertinent. Now we are on the other side of the apartments. If we tried to come to this side first, we would find that the door is locked. However, now that we're on the other side, we can unlock the door ourselves, and basically we have a quick way back to the front of the apartments. Okay. But before we do that, go down this hallway. And we find some canned juice. This lock is broken, so nothing going there. So, what is the purpose of the canned juice? Well, it's not to drink it, unfortunately. I don't know, it sounds delicious. At the very least, it would give us a temporary reprieve from all this nightmare. Okay, so now we've got a shortcut back to the other side of the apartment. So we're just going to make quick use of this and just take the speedy way back. There are a couple things we need to get accomplished here before we use the fire escape again. For starters, we have a key to the courtyard now, so we can unlock this. We'll come back to it later. What we want to do now is, remember the trash chute? It was clogged up, and now we've got something particularly heavy that we can use to unclog it. If we throw this huge chunk of canned juice down there, it should knock this crap loose. Alright. I suppose this is an important thing to go over. You can reload your gun from your inventory, which is actually relatively important since it's a free action in your inventory. You won't have to waste time reloading your gun in the middle of a battle. Things can go bad if you're shooting at something and all of a sudden you have to stop to reload. So it's a good idea to count your shots and then go in your inventory to reload. However, there is something you should take note of. There's a slight delay between pausing the game and unpausing it, where before the screen completely fills in and fades back from black, the enemies still get to go, so you've got to be careful because they can hit you while you unpause the game. I've had it happen to me many times. Kind of a bad programming thing with the game. Small thing, but it becomes noticeable on hard mode where seconds really do count for you. I overlooked something. Oh well. We'll go into the pool first. Now, heading into this pool, we fall in and find... Uh-oh, straitjackets. And there's a bunch of them. But all we need is the coin that's in here. Ow. Okay, I recommend walking very carefully because you can fall back into the pool, and embarrassingly, I have had this happen to me before. But if you were paying attention, you'd notice we got a coin of snake from that baby carriage that was in there for some reason. Okay, there's one more thing we need to do out in this courtyard, but before I do it, let's head back and go check out the trash chute again. Okay, in the trash chute we find the coin of the old man, and we also find a magazine article. And this just discusses a murder that occurred way back of two siblings, Billy Locane and his sister Miriam, killed by a man named Walter Sullivan. Sullivan killed himself in jail. And when they interviewed an old friend of his, they said that he said it was kind of out of character for him to do something like this. And he said he was being haunted by the Red Devil. The guy thinks he's crazy, but that Red Devil kind of resonates with us. After all, the Red Devil, sort of similar to that Red Demon we've been encountering. That pyramid-headed thing. Now, if you follow the series, then you'll know that Walter Sullivan becomes a huge part of a later game, Silent Hill 4. It sort of messes around with some of the things that article said, but the basic gist of what was said in that article still applies to the Walter Sullivan character in Silent Hill 4. But that is a different game. Hello. Goodbye. I could just run past these things, but just to save myself some time when running back and not having to dodge around them, we'll kill them now. Huh. Anybody hear some sort of gagging sound? Oh, jeez. What the hell happened here? Ugh. What is up with this guy's body? Who did this? I think someone's in here. Let's check it out.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie. Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid thing, are you?
Red pyramid thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. But I did see some weird-looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
Well, I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
Well, doesn't seem like too bad of a guy, though he did seem kind of quick to try and disprove any involvement with that guy in the fridge. Oh well, he's probably just some shattered nerves he's got. But James seems to relate with this guy. After all, neither of them really have any real reason to be in the Silent Hill. I mean, sure, James got that letter from his wife, but his wife is dead, and is there any sort of credibility to this letter? Not really. So something really just brought them here. What brought Eddie here, we don't know. He seems like he wants to leave, though. Wonder if we'll ever see him again. But now that we've taken care of that, we can finally go to that fire escape. I believe the fire escape... Hold on. Ah, how did you... I know you can switch between the floors of the map. There we go. Let's see, I think the fire escape on floor 2 is the one we're heading for. So, let's be on our way. I always tend to forget which fire escape is the one that you need to, since there are several scattered about this place, but I believe it's number 2, that's the one that actually has any amount of results for us. Huh, not what I was expecting. So, they knocked down the fire escape when they put in more apartments. I don't know if they actually put in any replacement fire escapes, so wouldn't this be a major safety hazard? That's just me. I don't know. I think the only fire escapes are actually on the side of the buildings. Maybe there are more, but I don't know. Are you allowed to do something like that? What time period does this game take place in, and was there ever a time where it was okay to do something like that? They broke the glass. Oh, that's just not nice. And here comes one of the more infamous scenes in this game. Looks like there's something stuck inside the toilet. Will you take it out? Oh sure, why not? Lovely. I like how James was really fishing around in there. Okay, 12, 17, 6, 15. Safe combination. And if your riddle difficulty is higher, then that will actually incorporate, like, letters and numerals and stuff. But since this is just normal mode, it's nothing too bad. Just letters, and if you know... or, not letters, numbers. And if you know how combination locks work, then this isn't too bad. Okay, to the left, 12... Actually, I forgot what the combination was already. Hold on. This is why you make note of these things. Wallet and toilet bowl. Okay, the combination was 12, 17, 6, 15. Okay. Come on. Okay. So, what we want is 12, 17, what was it, 5, 16? Ah, god damn it, why do I keep forgetting? Sorry, people. I'm just not paying attention today. Okay, 12, 17, 6, 15. Okay, 12, 17, 6, 15. Okay. 12, 17, 6, 15, there we go. And inside here we get a massive payload. Handgun bullets, handgun bullets, handgun bullets, handgun bullets, and there we go, handgun bullets. So we've got almost 100 handgun bullets there. Not bad. Health drink. And that's all you need to do in this room. The safe is completely optional, but it's pretty nice to get that many handgun bullets. Even if you don't have bullet adjust, that's still 40 handgun bullets. Those come in handy later. Yeah, this apartment building isn't as nice. It's kind of flooded. Let's see, in here... not much. There's a note here. Let's see. Okay, so the key to this house is in another room with another resident of the apartment. And this is what it's like to reload when you don't do it in a menu. We've got another escape here, but unfortunately this one is locked. Just like the last one. So there's not much we can do about it. We're just gonna have to search. The only lead we've got is that there's a key we can get to another apartment. May as well search for that. Ooh, there's a map here. This is the Blue Creek apartment. Alright. So I'd just like to note, they actually mapped out the third floor, even though there is no third floor. It's blocked off right here. So yes, you'll never get to see the third floor of the Blue Creek apartments. How odd. I hate these stupid things. Pretty much every monster makes its own unique sound on the radio. And that one's the cockroach. These things are annoying as fuck. If you get right up to them, you can just kick them. But they like to dodge around a lot and just bite your feet, and they annoy the hell out of me. Okay, so... we know that Uncle David's apartment is here, and he's got the key to that other apartment. But let's search around a little bit. Kill this mannequin. And let's see. How about this door at the end? This one's broken. This one's also broken. However, this one's open. Let's see. This... not much here. There's another door over there. Some bullets. Always nice. Anything else? Nah. But this door looks like it's actually openable for once. Let's check it out.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I'm James.
Angela.
Angela, okay. I don't know what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? But you're the same as me. It's easier just to run. Besides, is what we deserve.
No, I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? How do you know that?
Well, I just figured, 'cause this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry. Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead?
Don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. I'm sorry. I've been bad. Please don't.
Well, we met that strange girl again, and she identified herself as Angela. We originally thought she was here looking for her mother, but as it turns out, she's not really sure what she's doing here, it seems like. So, just like James and Eddie, the town just sort of brought her here. Now, on the table, the real reason we're here is the coin of the prisoner. Let's see. There's some magazines on the floor. But, somewhere over here? No. There's something special in this room, I know. If I can find it. Where are they? There's some pictures that I'm looking for. Are they in this room? I was pretty sure that they were. I can't find them. Well, guess we're not gonna find them. Oh well, sorry. But anyway, in that cutscene we got another item. A knife from Angela. Now, it's not a weapon or anything like that, it's just there in your inventory. But it functions similarly to the photo of Mary and the letter from Mary, except in a slightly different way. Let's take a look at it. The blade is stained with something red, so that's just paint or something. Examining it will influence something way later on, just like the letter and the photo. But the knife is sort of like the antithesis of the letter and the photo. Hey, this bear. Never noticed that before. Creepy, I guess? So yes, what the letter and the photo influence, the knife basically influences the opposite. But that'll become pertinent later on. Now, this apartment is the one we were actually coming for. This is, what was it, Uncle David's apartment? Let's see. White Chrism. Okay, I probably shouldn't have picked this up, but, this is a New Game Plus item. You can only collect this once you've beaten the game once before already. I will explain what this does later. Now, over here, we have this little boudoir thing, and it has a puzzle for us. So what we've got here are 5 indentations, and the puzzle relates to the coins we have. It speaks of a formless one, a seducer, a prisoner, and an old man. Now, if you look at the prisoner coin, you'll notice that the prisoner is a woman. So anytime it sort of refers to a woman, it's actually referring to the prisoner's coin. And the seducer is actually referring to the Adam and Eve story and the serpent. Now, I'm going to admit, this puzzle is like one of the earliest puzzles, and it's one of the ones that gives me the most trouble. I always mess this one up a lot. Okay, at one end sits the seducer of she, so that's obviously the snake. The wind from behind the woman doth play. Lies furthest from they, so he's probably at one end that's far away from the prisoner and the old man. The old man does not sit next to the serpent. 'Tis to the prisoner's left that he doth rot. So let's see if I can get this right. I'm probably going to mess this up a couple times because I'm not very good at this puzzle. And it's actually kind of tedious because whenever you want to insert a coin, you have to go into your inventory, place it, and if you want to take a coin out, you have to take it out, then go back into your inventory and place it again. Kind of annoying. But hopefully I'm reading this right. This puzzle was a nightmare on hard riddle difficulty. Is this right? No, it is not. And there we go. The puzzle has been solved. We get the linehouse key. Now that we have this key, we can go into that door that had the memo on it. And then as soon as I can find the stairway up. I don't know why I'm so terrible at that puzzle. I guess I'm just terrible at reading that particular riddle. Because I do just fine with the other puzzles in this game. It's just that one that always hangs me up. Oh well. Can't be good at them all, I guess. Okay, so let's head to the linehouse. And what have we got here? Well, this isn't the most welcoming apartment, but I suppose it'll do. But there's really nothing in us for here. What we really want is to go over to the apartment on the other side. The door to this apartment would be locked, so we have to go through the linehouse to get to it. Now on this bed, there is a key to the apartment stairway. And there also seems to be some sort of letter there, but for whatever reason, you can't actually pick it up. Now, for a very important reason, we are actually going to save the game here. Let's see, I'll make a new save, just in case this recording doesn't fall through. And we'll head on our way out of this apartment. We've got the stairway key, so now we just have to head down to the ground floor. Let's go. What an entrance. Say hello to the first boss of the game, Pyramid Head. Now, the way Pyramid Head works is, this fight is actually on a timer. So, if you wanted to, you could just wait around and the Pyramid Head would eventually just go away. However, shooting at him actually makes him go away faster, so it's the recommended route to take here. Be careful. Don't get too close to him or else he'll pick you up and strangle you for a bit. And of course, that big knife he's got does a pretty hefty amount of damage. Okay, I'm gonna get the hell out of the way. Reload real quick. And maybe I should count off my shots here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Oh, watch out for that one. That one really hurts. 7, 8, 9, 10. And reload. Now, once the siren starts going off, that means Pyramid Head is on his way out. Don't get in his way, or else he will attack you. Poor Straightjacket, he never stood a chance. Yeah, you get out of here. You go away. Jerk. And with Pyramid Head out of the way, the water that was blocking the stairway now drains. That's some pretty nasty looking water. I don't blame James for not wanting to go into it. Let's be on our way. Out the door. Okay, so we had our first boss, and he wasn't too tough. We're back in the town, foggy as always. Okay, first aid kit. If I had taken any damage, this might have been useful, but I was able to do that without getting hit once. I feel special. That fight is a bit tougher on hard mode, because Pyramid Head is a lot faster. In normal and easy, he is ungodfully slow. Hard mode, he does not mess around.
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here, anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
Well, that was that little girl who kicked our hand earlier, and she seems to know something about Mary. Of course, James would like to know what she knows, but she ran away. She seems kind of antagonistic towards James. Wonder if there's any reason for that. But hey, we've made it to our destination. We are in Rosewater Park. Gotta love how James refers to the park as their special place, but he can't even remember the name. Way to go, James. I'm just taking from that scene that he forgot the name. I don't know why he says it like that. Okay, so let's check this place out a little bit. There's a few items you can find, not too many. Let's see, handgun bullets. Always nice. There's a nice little gazebo here, but that's empty at this moment. Don't know if anything ever is there, actually. It's just that the game does place new items at later points in the game, so it's worth it to check out old places, once you go back to them, of course.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you. I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
Oh yeah, 3 years ago. But I got a letter from her. She says she was waiting in our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
Well, there's the hotel too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't get so mad. I was just joking. Anyway, it's not that way. It's this way.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No, but...
With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here. Everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right? Or maybe you hated her.
Don't be ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
So, we've got someone tagging along with us now. This is Maria. That was sort of a weird offhand comment she made at the end there, but whatever. So yeah, Silent Hill 2 has an escort mission element to it, but thankfully this is not too bad. The monsters aren't terribly interested in Maria, to be honest with you, and as long as you keep running, they usually won't attack her. As a matter of fact, the biggest danger to Maria is James himself, because any attack from James kills her instantly. Which, if I get the time, maybe I'll show off later, because it's kind of amusing. But anyways, with Maria in tow, we can just move on now. Now, with Maria in tow, there is one more final thing that will influence a thing at the end of the game. And these things that I've been alluding to are, well, the endings. I don't know why I was being so ambiguous about it. I guess I'm just weird like that. I'll discuss them later, because I'd like to wrap this episode up soon, and explaining how each of the endings work takes a bit of time. So, we're just gonna do what we need to do real quick, and maybe I'll explore a bit more later. Our first destination is the gas station. Little rhyming wordplay there. There isn't actually anything absolutely crucial there, it's just something nice if you go to pick it up, and a few goodies. You get out of my way. Yeah, as you can see, it takes quite a few bullets to... Ow. It takes quite a few bullets to down enemies. I mean, down and kill them. Now, in the gas station, we can find a bunch of nice little goodies here. Some handgun bullets. And some health drinks. Okay. And over here we have a car with a steel pipe jutting out of it. And the steel pipe is a new weapon for us. The steel pipe is another melee weapon, obviously. My little health hurt, but I'll be fine. It's stronger than the wooden plank, and it has slightly better range. I honestly don't use it too much, because at this point, it actually isn't that useful, funnily enough. Let's see, I think there's something at this gas station that I'm not going to pick up if it is here, but just want to show it off. Let's see, I think there's the mannequin that's still over there. Let's see, where is it? Ah, here it is. In this newspaper vendor, there is a book. This book is like the White Prism, and what these items do is, if you collect all 4 of these special items that are unlocked in a New Game Plus, you will get a new ending. But we're not going to get that ending this run. I probably will show off all the endings later. Anyway, our goal is the hotel, but we're going to find out soon why we can't go there. But for now, we're going to check out the bowling alley. Let's see, I think in here. Here we go. Pete's Bolorama. Sounds like a fun time. Let's go in.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back, okay?
Oh, that was odd. I mean, there could be good stuff in here. Why leave just because it's a bowling alley? Whatever. It's Maria. Why question it?
So what'd you do? Robbery? Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Huh, you're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you just say you were sorry? Well, I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me.
Oh, well, looks like it's Eddie.
Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
Looks like they were talking about Mary, but unfortunately we missed that part of the conversation. Eddie seems to be have a bit of a soft spot for kids, I guess.
Eddie?
Oh, you're...
James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But,
Are you alone here, Eddie?
no.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
Eddie seems awfully trusting of that assertion. Anyway, I think there's something at the end of the bowling alley here. Let's see. Yes, right there. Little hidden goodie right there if you weren't too astute. It's actually really easy to miss, but thankfully it's not like anything too major. Stuff you can do without, but it's cool if you find anyway. And that's all we can do in here, so we may as well just go out the way Laura left. Still, for a little girl, Laura seems awfully, well, not all that frightened in this situation, even though the town is full of freaking monsters. Wonder what's up with that. Hey, where'd Maria go? I thought she was waiting here for us.
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was too fast for me. Aren't you gonna go after her?
Well, I suppose I may as well. I mean, you can't just let her go out alone here. So let's see. Assuming she didn't run to the street, then she might have ran this way. Ah, a gate. Let's go through here. Okay, Laura, where are you? I want to talk to you about Mary. Hello?
She went through there.
Is there any other way?
Yeah, there is. Right through there.
Well, unfortunately, this pathway is too narrow for us. Only a small kid like Laura could actually fit through it. But Maria, ever being helpful, points out to us that we can get in through the strip club, Heaven's Night. Oh, I suppose it's not the worst suggestion I heard. Let's go in.
It's no good. It's locked.
I would have never guessed from that attire that Maria might have keys to this place. Okay, so we are in the Heaven's Night. Nothing in here. It's got some nice music to it, though. I like this place. Let's see, anything else of interest? Let's see, can't go up there. This door's broken. Ah, we can get in through here, though. Let's see what we got here. Over on this table, we've got... Not this table. This one? Where are you looking, James? Oh wait, it was this chair. I'm sorry. Maria, get out of the way. Slow day. Not much happening right now. Got a nicely stocked bar, though. But there's no time for that. Now isn't the time for that kind of thing. Okay, let's get out of here. Never mind. Let's see, is there any place we can go from here? Well, the only way to find out is just keep going, I guess. Oh, there's a long gate running here. Wonder what this is to. There's a building right there. Hey, Laura!
Over there.
Looks like she went to the hospital. Let's head on in. And we are in Brookhaven Hospital. Wonder why Laura would duck in here. Oh well. I'm sure we can ask her when we find her. Well, I really have to wonder, what is Laura doing? What does she know about Mary, and what is her goal? And seriously, what does she have against James? Locked doors, lots of them. Here we go. Maria. Save point. Ooh, patient list. Let's see, Jack Davis has attempted suicide 3 times. He's guilty for causing his daughter's death. Normally a nice guy, but can have very violent breakdowns. And this guy is just outright nuts. I just wanted to look at the save point, though. And I think this will do for now. So, when we come back, time to take care of the hospital. So until then, see ya.